Hey YouTube, it is Elsie back from Life at 5.0. I am here to do a Leo reading today, trying to push out some videos for you today. I am sorry that I wasn't able to get to the rest of you last month, or sorry, in the month of April. We still are in, but I thought I would start on May, just so I can sort of get a little bit of a jump start on the month, so I can make sure that I get everybody in for the month of May. And so welcome if you are a subscriber, welcome here if you are new, well, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button, and please go ahead and click on the bell if you don't want to miss anything that comes here when your reading comes up. I am trying to get into a regular schedule, and hopefully we can get some new readings and birthday readings and things like that out for you. I'm not currently taking personal readings. Probably will start that closer to maybe the end of summer. When I do, I will post all the information that you need in the comments area below, where I hope you will also post whether or not this is really resonating with you. So this is going to be a collective reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know what your Sun and Moon and Rising sign are, please go to my About page, and at the bottom of the page you will find the link for your Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's also at the top of my page there, up in the right hand corner. You'll see the blue star. So if this reading is not resonating with you, please do check your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, just because I have found that as I'm watching my readings on YouTube, the general readings that they give there, that I find that the Sagittarius reading that I get really is resonating lately more than the Taurus reading. I'm a Taurus Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and a Pisces Moon. So sometimes I do look at my Pisces and Sagittarius. I find Sagittarius is probably the most accurate according to what's going on in my life right now. And this is just the general readings. I do have my favorite readers, and I do approach them for personal readings, and I hope you will do the same. There are so many great readers on the internet, you guys. So please go ahead and look around. If this is not resonating with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, please know that it's probably for someone else that's logging in that is a Leo. Some of it will resonate, some of it may not. It may resonate completely. So it's not for everybody. And please don't give any of your power over to a reader on YouTube. You do have the power to make your own decisions and change things in your future to the way that you want. These are just, a glimpse into what can be if you do follow along what the cards are intending for you. Just remember that these readings come from the universe and from spirit. I'm just the channel. I just lay down the cards that they ask me to and interpret them for you. Okay, so with that, we're going to start with Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to do a reading from May the 1st until May the 7th, 2019 for Sun, Moon, and Rising, Leo. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to come in and please guide me through this reading. Also, any other guides and angels that are available to overlook this reading today to help me interpret the things that I need to see. Also, the holders of the pure white light to bless me and protect me as I do this reading, that I might be able to read the messages that are for the highest good. Highest good of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. I know some of you wonder why I shuffle so long, but sometimes I just need to shuffle until I'm told to stop, or until it feels good. Okay, that's good. So I will be clarifying cards as I see that I need to. I do clarify with the Rider-Waite cards, Rider-Waite New 10, smaller ones here. And these are the Arcanum Tarot, which are my favorite ones for the time being, just because they're new and they give me amazing energy. All right. Here we go, Leo. Got Temperance in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got the Lovers card in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician in the reverse, got the Three of Wands in the upright. Looks like the Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. Ten of Wands. Seven of Pentacles, both in the delayed position. And then the Empress. And our overall for this reading is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is bringing love, messages of love. He is the messenger of emotion. So, yeah, let's start with that. Give me a moment to look things over here. Okay, so the first card out, always the strongest, right? It is the Temperance in reverse. The Temperance in the upright means balance, hope, and hoping for things. You'll see that she's balancing fire and water here, and yep, that's basically, essentially, it's the fix-it card. This person is going to fix whatever is out of balance. So right now, unfortunately, it came up in the reverse, so it does indicate the opposite. It is imbalance. So right now, it looks like things might be in balance, or not in balance. Sorry. Looks like maybe you're doing too much in excess, and that could be excess work, that could be excess eating, that could be excess exercise, that could be excess, anything that's interrupting the flow of your life, anything that throws you out of balance would be what the excess would be. It is also an indication of self-healing. So if you're going within to heal from something that's recently happened, a breakup of a relationship, someone who who has had harsh words with you, if that's why this could also bring the Temperance up in reverse, and just saying that you need to get yourself in realignment. You need to balance, essentially. So it's time to go within, take a good look at what's going on in your life, and just maybe, look it over and find out where you can make the improvements, because it looks like you may be dealing with a little bit that's out of balance. The Ace of Pentacles is a card, it's a gift of love, and it is in the reverse, which means that right now there's a delay in this. When it's in the upright, it does indicate, the one pentacle that is coming in to be planted here, and to grow and flourish. Right now there is a delay in that. So there's no offer coming in at this time, and that could be because you're out of balance. And when you're out of balance, that can play with your mind, right? You can start thinking bad things about yourself, especially in the case that you're maybe out of shape and maybe gaining a little bit of weight. And it could be anything, maybe someone is not happy with you because you're out of balance by maybe playing too much video games, or, playing on your phone too much and you're ignoring your family. That could be as well. So it looks like no one is coming in. This is usually regarding a romance, though. And if the Temperance is out of balance, it makes sense to me that there's no gift coming in right now. There's nothing on the table at this time, just because if you're when you are out of balance, you will send that sort of energy out to the people around you, and that will deter them from bringing in such gifts. The Lovers is in reverse as well, and again, based on this card, they come out together. You'll see that, there's nothing being offered, and the Lovers are in reverse. So when the Lovers are in reverse, it does mean a few things. It can mean imbalance. It can mean, maybe you have a misalignment of values at this time. Maybe you have to, go inside and practice some self-love. There are so many things that we can fix in our lives with self-love. Many years, I didn't understand the power of self-love. The power of that you don't have to believe every idea that comes into your mind. Do you know that you have the power to either accept or decline the ideas that come through your mind? And it never occurred to me that I could do that. And once I got a hold of that information and practiced it in my life, things started to go way more in balance. So the Lovers in the reverse, misalignment of values, imbalance, self-love could be off a little bit, and that makes sense that there is no gift coming in, because in between these two cards of imbalance is the Ace of Pentacles, and it makes sense that if you're emitting out into the universe, out to people, that this is the sort of state of mind that you're in, this is going to be in a delay. And it could be in a delay because that's the sort of energy that you're carrying around with you. It could also be a delay from the universe just saying, look, you need to get your crap together. Get it together, and when you do, then, you know, maybe it's time to reward you with something else. The Eight of Pentacles, though, is in the reverse. This indicates harvest. So harvest is something you've been working on really hard. You can see how many pentacles this guy is making here. He's really busy. Work, work, work. And, you know, he's harvesting reaping the rewards of his hard work. But when it's in the reverse, there is no harvest. Harvest is delayed, and it could be for many reasons. It could be for these reasons here, that you're maybe out of balance. But it looks like that the delay at this time is going to be delayed. The delay is that there is no harvest at this time. And you have the power, though. Don't forget to change that card in the upright, you know, just by changing some of these things, by, you know, taking better care of yourself, by speaking more kindly to yourself. I think that we're all of us, no matter who you are, we're probably all guilty of speaking, you know, kinder to other people than we do to ourselves sometimes. The Magician is in the reverse, and this is a little bit concerning because it can mean, you know, poor planning on your part. And, you know, that kind of goes in line with all of this here. Poor planning can throw you off balance, can throw you off base, you know, and can throw, you know, it's a ripple effect. When these things are out of line, then other things are going to ripple out of line as well. So the Magician, usually in the upright, will mean that you have everything that you need in order to accomplish what you need. When it is in the reverse, though, it kind of means, you know, unfortunately, because you're not in the upright now, you could be using manipulation to get what you want. This means that you know that you can do what you want because you have everything that you need to accomplish. You have all the things you need to accomplish what you need. And if you don't have all those things, then perhaps you turn to manipulation. So, or someone's manipulating you. Don't forget that these energies can be reversed. It could be you manipulating someone manipulating you. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a man. The energies in tarot are, you know, everybody has the divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So, you know, don't get hung up on the male and females that are on the card, because this can be a female that is trying to manipulate you. This could be a female you're trying to manipulate, and vice versa. So there is some manipulation going on here, and that's only because you're feeling weak in the other areas. The next card that makes sense to me that comes in is the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. You can see that fellow has got his hand on one of the wands, and he's looking out into the water to wait for the things that he feels that he's in need of. So he could be waiting for gifts, for, you know, someone that he loves. He's just waiting for his ships to come in, essentially. You can see the ships that are in the background there. So whatever cargo is on those ships, that's what he's waiting for. But how long is he going to wait? Like, how long is he going to wait before he makes, you know, the decision that, you know, maybe I just need to step off the shore, do what I'm doing, take care of myself, get things in balance, you know, maybe go inward and love myself? How long is he going to wait on the shores for his ships to come in? So my suggestion is that, you know, rather than waiting for the ships to come in, that you work on yourself. Take the time. Look how far away those ships are, by the way. How long is it going to take for those things to come in? They move really slow. So, you know, take care of yourself. Take this time to go within, take care of yourself, practice speaking nicely and kindly to yourself. It's my experience that we speak kinder to other people than we do to ourselves. So just, you know, go ahead and fill that time that you're waiting for the ships, fill that time with self-love. It is not a bad thing to do. You could be waiting for someone who you really like, who you love. The Queen is a very powerful queen, and she's a queen of abundance. She's beautiful. She's kind. People find it easy to speak to her. She is the kind of person who everybody wants to know because they feel comfortable in her presence, and she's very generous. So it could be someone that you're waiting for in those ships, perhaps. Maybe you're waiting for a relationship to start. Don't forget that right now the pentacles are not being accepted, right? So if you're giving out love, trying to give out love to somebody, it's unlikely to be accepted at this time. So just know that. So if this is the person that you're trying to get the attention of, I think it's time that maybe you practice some self-love first and start to build within first before you go to trying to offer your pentacle to someone else. The good thing is that this is the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands are action. These are all things that this person has conquered. Look at how heavy that load is. Look at that. So in this position, this is a 10. A 10 is completion. These are all things that this person has conquered. So whether it's sadness or angst, maybe it's something that, you know, an addiction you're trying to kick. This is all actions that have been done, things that are in the 3D intangible. So perhaps it's an argument you had with somebody. You know, these are things that are resolved and done. This means that you finally put this all down. This is in your past. So you can, if you haven't already, drop those wands. They're heavy, you guys. Drop them. You don't need to worry about the stuff that's in your past anymore. Once you conquer it, once you take care of it, it's done. The next card coming out is the Seven of Pentacles, and it was in the reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles is waiting for harvest. So Seven of Pentacles is here, Eight of Pentacles is here. So this is waiting for harvest. This is when you do harvest. Right now there's no harvest because you're still waiting. This is waiting for harvest, and there's a block here. A block of, you know, you're not picking any of these pentacles. You're not harvesting anything. There is nothing in the basket, if you notice. She's got nothing there. She's still waiting. And so I think you're creating a block for yourself just by, you know, just not taking care of your inner self. So I think it's time for you to go within. And when you do, the Empress is here. And the Empress is telling you to use your intuition. Depending on your sun, moon, and rising signs, if you are the sun sign of Leo, there is a chance that you could have water. You could be intuitive. You could have, you know, Pisces, Cancer. You can have those types of signs in your sun or in your moon and rising. And if you do, I mean, everybody has a little bit of intuition. It's going to be stronger if you've got a bit of water in your chart, but look how beautiful she is. You know, she's happy with herself. She's strong. Look at the confidence in her face. Like, she has everything she needs. She's holding that beautiful flower. Look, there's a dove coming in, love. Look at the water. So the Empress has all of it. She is a water sign. She does represent Taurus as well, because there is ground. She is all those things, and she's really worked on herself. So this is the potential of what you could be when you practice all of the things that your advice is here. When you practice the advice of what's going on here, you have the intuition. Spirit is telling you to listen to your intuition. If you don't know what your intuition is, it's that gut feeling. You know, when you go into a group or you meet somebody new and you're like, you know, something's off about that. Believe your gut, you guys. This is your intuition telling you believe your gut. You know, you could also meet someone and think, wow, I really need to get to know this person. They have great energy. Same thing, intuitive. So, you know, this whole reading, I think, is positive. It is positive in the fact that it is all talking about self-care and showing you that your intuition can bring you whatever you want as long as you take care of yourself. Your intuition is going to tell you it's time to go within and take care of yourself. It's time for you to get yourself in balance. Don't use manipulation in your life. Use all of the tools that are given to you. Look at that. He's got the infinity symbol above his head. This could be you as a female, you as a male, you as male energy or female energy, but he's got the cups. The cups, the pentacles, the rods, and the ability to speak here, the swords. So this reading is essentially telling you that it's time to realign yourself. And when you do, you know, the overall here is love. The overall here is the page of emotion. Emotion and nourishment to your soul. So this could be nourishment and love to your soul. This could also be nourishment and love from someone that you've got your eye on. I think it's a beautiful reading, you guys. It's a really loving, kind reading from the universe, telling you that it's time to love you as much as the universe loves you. I am just going to ask for a little bit of clarification on a couple of these here. I would like to know, Spirit, what is Leo waiting for? What is the Three of Wands here for, please? If you can please clarify the Three of Wands. I have a for the Three of Wands, please, for Leo. May 1st to 7. Looks like the sun. So the sun, when it's in the upright, is very illuminating. You know, everything feels great. You're happy. It's illuminating everything. Nothing in the background that you can't see. Right now, this person can't see what's in the ships. They don't know what they're waiting for. They're just waiting for happiness. But this in the reverse does also indicate that perhaps you've been feeling down, not really overly optimistic. So yeah, it looks like it's going along with this reading, and it's time to take care of yourself. And when you do, it looks like those ships are finally going to come in. You're going to get to see what's on the ships. It looks like there might be some communication coming in. Communication, it could be harsh communication. It could be swift communication. This is also the, as we call it, the stalker card. This could mean that someone's been watching you. Like, I don't mean creepily, like, I mean, like, you know, in the time now of social media, anybody can look at your Facebook page if it's not locked down. You know, looking at you on Instagram, looking at you, you know, maybe sending you an email and talking to you that way a little bit. Hopefully there weren't any harsh words, but this does indicate that that could be either a conversation that was tough to have, a conversation that's coming that's tough to have because there is no illumination from the sun. You're not really sure what's going on. So just watch your words for sure. And could just mean that someone's just been keeping an eye on you online. Someone who just wants to know what's going on in your life. Maybe you're just not talking to that person right now, and they're maybe you guys are blocked, have blocked each other. Right now, the Fool is in the reverse. When the Fool is in the upright, the Fool is starting on a journey that they have prepared for, and they know that they need to go forward and want to move forward to a new start. This kind of means, doesn't mean the opposite. It means they're still going on a journey, but it's willy-nilly. You know, I like that word, willy-nilly. It means that it is, you know, not really calculating or planning properly, or knowing where your focus is, knowing what your goal is. This means that you're just going to step out. If you see that this person is right on the edge. So if he doesn't plan what he's doing, he's going to fall to his death. He needs to figure out what he's doing first before he makes plans. So what is the plan in your life? You know, what's the end game? What are you looking for? Are you looking for a partner in life? Are you looking to get married? Are you looking for just someone to hang out with and have fun with at this time? So I think you need to plan better, Leo. You are a fire sign, and I do know that Leos are very, can be very impulsive. Just because of all the fire, can be very impulsive. It really does depend on your rising and moon sign as to what balances you out here. You could be a Leo, you could be full of fire, you could be the guy who's on the stage, the person who loves to have attention, or you could be someone who is a Leo and perhaps maybe you have a bit of water or a bit of grounding like Taurus in your sign, and maybe you're not that way. So really it does matter. The moon and rising signs do matter. I just want to clarify the Ten of Wands to see what you're dropping here. So it looks like right now there's really no movement. The Wheel of Fortune usually turns in your favor. It turns in your favor or against you, depending on what's going on in your life at the time. And in this case, because it's in the reverse, the World, it looks like you're seeking personal closure. So personal closure means that you're dropping these. You're dropping these 10 things that you have conquered, and now you need to go within. You need to go within and make it okay with yourself, essentially. So right now, the world, the Wheel of Fortune is telling you that there is some delays in moving forward because you need to have this personal closure first. And then when you do, it's going to become the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a completion. It's a completion of happiness. You can see there's all kinds of things going on there. Dogs. What do we got here? People talking, children in the background, people dressed and adorned in beauty. This can also mean money. You know, you're doing well in your job. So once you get your inner self figured out, things are going to start moving forward for you, and they're going to move forward in a kind way. And that's after you have some rest and relaxation. So the Four of Swords tells us that you're exhausted, that maybe you need to take better care of your diet, maybe more exercise, maybe mentally you're exhausted. It's time to just take better care of yourself. And that goes along with this whole reading here. It looks like you do need to start taking better care of yourself in order to get the things that you need. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles was in the reverse here. I am going to clarify. I think I'm just going to clarify the Lovers in reverse just to find out what's going on there. And there we go. Oh, you're stuck. See? You're stuck. And it looks like she's, you know, she doesn't want to move either way because the swords are, she feels like she could get cut if she moves either way. Her arms are bound and she does have that blindfold on, so she really is stuck. She doesn't know what to do, doesn't know which way to move. So it looks like you're stuck on making some sort of a decision, perhaps. Maybe you're just stuck within yourself. And at this time, there's nothing moving forward. The Four of Wands is usually indicating a happy foundation, you know, celebration because of a marriage or because of getting into a relationship. So really this card, you know, going back to this card, if you're not going to go within and fix these things, you're going to stay stuck and you're not going to have that, that foundation that you want. I think I'm going to leave it at that because I think that Spirit knows what they're telling you. I think that you understand the message. And I just want to find out here what's going to happen if everything stays the same. Please remember that anything that's minor arcana, that's, you know, when it says that kind of thing at the bottom there, and the major arcana are marked with Roman numerals. So anything that is a minor arcana, you can change. You have free will to change any of that. And that means at this very moment that you're watching this reading, you can make the decision to begin to take care of yourself, to go within, to talk kindly to yourself, to take better care of your health. And all of that is going to make you feel better. Anything that's a major arcana is something that you have not taken care of, and that's usually something that Spirit, the universe, is going to push you into doing. When you don't listen to the whispers, when you don't listen to your intuition, Spirit is going to start making decisions for you to move you in the direction you need to go. And, you know, guys, sometimes that can be harsh. You don't listen to the whisper. You don't listen to the whisper, it gets louder. You don't listen to the louder. And, oops. And sometimes the loud speaking, you don't hear that either. Hang on a second. Threw cards away. And if you're not listening to that, then the wall falls in and Spirit, universe takes over and decides that they need to push you, give you a nudge on the path. So I'm going to ask the universe, if nothing has changed here, if you decide to do the things that are suggested here, what is the final outcome of this reading, please? Well, it looks like you could be going through sort of a bit of a dark night of the soul. And this happens, you guys. It happens when we make big decisions in our life and we're trying to turn things in the upright. We're trying to turn life in the upright. You can go through a little bit of heartache because sometimes that could mean letting people go. That could mean, you know, someone that you really thought was on your side, you realize they weren't on your side. And you want to figure this out before you spend too much time in a relationship with someone who doesn't really love you, who doesn't show you they love you, not tell you. You know, lots of people have words that they can tell you they love you, but when people show you they love you, that's when you can believe them. And sometimes after you finish loving yourself, you realize that you have worth. And when you realize you have worth, it is heartbreaking because then you have to start letting people go in your life. And then look at that. Then you've turned the Four of Wands into the upright and there's celebration to be had. Could be a new relationship, could be love. When you love yourself, you attract people who love you. And it is time for you to do all of these things, to go through maybe a little bit of heartbreak, letting go of the things that no longer serve you. And you want to do that because you want ultimate happiness, love, kindness, acceptance. And look at that. You're going to be in the completion of your sadness. It's the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, this is staying up at night, sadness, depression. Maybe you're talking to yourself negatively. So after you have gone through this dark night of the soul here, and you're going to be celebrating because now you've finally gotten through the sadness and the pain that you needed to get through. And gosh, that's a really great reading, Leo. That's a really great reading. So what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to pull one of these cards. This is Denise Lynn, the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards, and I love them. They are such great cardstock. I love the messages in them. The messages always usually go along with what's going on here in the reading. So just remember to take care of yourself And when you do, when you love yourself, people will see that. People will see the glow. You'll be like a beacon in the night, and people will start being attracted to your light. So live in the light, and you've got it done, Leo. Just one moment here. Spirit, we just need a card for Leo, please. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising from May 1st to the 7th, 2019. An overall beautiful card for them. Give them a little more information about which direction should go. Staying focused. Staying focused and hold the course. So clearly you are already doing something that is helping you move through this hard time here. Or this time, it's maybe not even hard. Maybe it's just you're feeling stuck, right? You're feeling stuck, like, what do I do next? How do I make myself feel better? Let's look here. Staying focused. Staying focused. The card meaning to be clear. Now, be clear about where you are going. Do not compromise. Follow your dreams. You deserve the best. You do, Leo. You deserve the best. Prioritize your life. Once you decide your direction, hold the course. Do not veer. Do what's important and release the rest. Place your intent and passion on one thing rather than scattering it in many directions, and you'll be successful. I think that one thing right now, Leo, is you. I think you need to concentrate on you. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know that on the path, it's easy for the traveler to be distracted by people, events, and even shiny objects. Do not take any side roads. Stay the course. Keep going no matter what emerges in your path that distracts you. It's easy to get lost and forget where you're heading. Recommit yourself to your destination, what your focus is on, and what you create. What your focus is on is what you create. So put your attention on what is worthwhile, beautiful, and inspiring. Refrain from focusing on what is not working. Only focus on the direction you want to go. So before this reading, the direction you were in was indecision. Not really going within yourself, kind of ignoring what's going on within you. My suggestion is that you go within, look at yourself, find out what's going on, and fix those things that you would like to fix about yourself. And one at a time. It's going to take some time. So maybe your focus needs to be on you rather than external to you. And I think that when you hold the course, that you will stay in focus. There we go, or in focus. Staying in focus, and yeah, that is your reading today, Leo. So go check your moon rising sign. Please check out some of the other readers on YouTube. They are amazing and inspiring. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you, and thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you'll decide to hit that subscribe button and that bell button. I would really like a like if you could give that to me. That would be great. It helps my channel grow. Thanks, guys. Bye.